Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one, man. So we got this whole Nets soap opera, Nets versus KD and Kyrie. Let's jump into it. So look, man, we've been hearing a lot of drama, a lot of talking points as far as what's going on with the Nets and KD not having a conversation since the playoffs, along with Kyrie missed in action as well. This is my take on this, just my personal opinion, and a different dynamic of looking at it because we've heard all the sides of KD unhappy, KD's gonna leave, Kyrie's gonna leave, the front office, they're gonna let KD walk and get nothing. They should trade him, this, that, and the third. I'll be very brief when I say this, man. I think right now both sides are taking the time to heal on this just due to the fact that obviously they underperformed in the playoffs. Definitely not the outcome or results that they hoped that it would be. Obviously, being swept 4-0 by the Celtics is something that was heartbreaking for them. But nonetheless, man, I think right now, again, both sides are taking the time to heal. The front office is looking at ways how can they, get this team better and get this team back on track to being a potential championship team. Obviously, they were picked as one of the favorites for the odds of being, making it to the finals or winning the championship this year. But obviously that fell through. Um, but like I said, I think right now, man, the Nets organization is just looking at things from as a organization, as an NBA team, as a perspective of how can we make this team better right now. As far as KD not talking to the front office or anything of that nature, that's nothing new. Obviously, after playoff time, and in his case and situation directly, you got to remember this man is still coming off of a horrific injury. I believe it's his second year returning from that injury, so I think he's still is still trying to work his way back, man, and feel 100% confident in his movements and things that he can do. But again, with that said, Steve Nash was playing this man at his career high minutes. I mean, the man was playing over 40 minutes a game, specifically in the playoffs. 40 minutes a game or at least trying to play in situation and everything they were playing on. He was playing 40 plus minutes a game. So going into it playing the highest minutes of your career after obviously returning from an injury like that, it wasn't the best situation to set up for success. Obviously, Kyrie had his situation, off the court that involved impacting him on the court. They got situated towards the end of the season, so he was coming back trying to get his, NBA legs slash playoff legs under him. I know he dropped some big games, some 50 and 60 point games and things of that nature, after coming back, but those are flash games. It wasn't consistent, that kind of performances being put out like that. So I think for him, he was still just finding his legs and things of that nature. Obviously, his decision that involved his physical health and things of that nature impacted the team. We that's the elephant in the room, pretty obvious. But nonetheless, man, they had an opportunity to keep their foot on the gas and push to a playoff run just based off of just skill set alone. Obviously, endurance and things of that nature plays a big part in it. Chemistry with the team as well, but a lot of that falls on the coaching too, as far as being able to make sure you can rest your stars at the key times, making sure they're not in the game, playing the right rotations, finding the right rotations that work best, and things of that nature. So I think all around that blame is to be placed at the feet of a lot of pretty much everyone involved. But again, KD not speaking to the front office, that's nothing new. He did the same thing with Golden State. He did the same thing with Oklahoma City. If you go back and look at it, took some time, vacation time away, some time to kind of heal from it, look at it as a whole, and then kind of regroup and come back to the drawing board and figure out a new game plan. And so right now, I think that's the case of what's happening. I think it's being made to be bigger than what it needs to be. And again, like I said, both sides right now, man, are just taking some points of hill and looking at things strategically at what they can do to make things better. Um, so again, that's my little 2 cents and take on that, man. Is I think KD's fine. I think he's just taking some vacation time, taking some time to himself. It's the off season for him, so he's probably enjoying himself. Letting his body rest, letting his mental rest, because we all know all KD wants to do is play ball, nothing more. So, and again with Kyrie, I think he'll bounce back and come back. Conditioning will be right and things of that nature, all that off the court, situation, things like that. I think it'll work itself out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Just something real quick, real straight to the point as far as what's going on with them and things of that nature. I think they're gonna play out this next season and see what happens, and then go from there. But honestly, I don't really see them jumping ship and going to a new team. If anything, I think they'll get rid of Steve Nash, make a coaching change, and see if see if the voice in the locker room becomes louder and is more of a leader type perspective, and that should be able to, rejuvenate that locker room itself, man. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're going to revamp and make some trades to kind of boost up their roster, and we'll be able to see that as well. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that bell icon, select all so you can get all the notifications when a video drop or when I go live. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think on this particular situation. Do you think KD's leaving? Do you think Kyrie's leaving? Do you think they're going to re-sign for a max? What do you think is going to happen? Just leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll be sending each and every one of y'all there. Um, if you wish to support the channel, I'll leave that information in the description of the video. And again, that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch you guys another one on the flip side.